Everybody, welcome to Yellow Dog Farm. Today we're going to build some low tunnel covers to replace these emergency greenhouses behind me. I think that these guys feel like it's feeding time or something. They're giving a pretty good yell there. It's our little herd. And of course, Andrew and Bella are watching over them. So we built these two emergency greenhouses with scraps of stuff we had, trying to avoid the cold, and we were semi-successful. This bed was just absolutely full of tomatoes. Diane went through them and they're mostly dead. You can see there's just mostly some sprouts there. Some leaves are starting to grow back, but it's just the wrong time of year. It's just too temperamental and too temperature sensitive. So I'm going to take the tomatoes all the way out. We're really hopeful that this pepper plant finishes growing. I'm going to zoom in there so you can see those nice peppers. Hard to believe that we've got those growing in the middle of November. So that plant was quite a bit of the ways in this greenhouse and survived just fine. And I did harvest peppers off of the other pepper plants, so we'll see how that plays out. And then if you, sorry about the board, if you look right there, you can see 3 jalapeno plants that we've got. So my goal is to get a low tunnel built and get this greenhouse replaced. And we tried using the hog panels, and everything's just kind of the wrong size. On this side, we used 3/4 inch PVC pipe to build a arch. A couple of things is that it was just too tall using the size of the 3/4 inch pipe, and you couldn't quite get a bend if you went less than the 10 feet of the pipe. So of course a standard plastic 10-foot piece doesn't fit. So and then it's screwed right straight to the right here. You can see we've got caps that go and hold the pipes, and so you can't open and close it. So my idea, after doing a little research, seeing what everyone else has been doing, is that I'm going to make a top that hinges and moves on and off. And if you look over here at our third raised bed, you can see on the end there, that's a 1/2 inch piece of PVC pipe, 8 feet long, bent over. So a 10-foot piece of plastic will drape over it just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and build a hinge cover that's going to just sit on the top of this thing, so it'll go all the way, you know, around. It'll have a hoop every 2 feet, a support to it, and then it'll be hinged over here. So I'm going to get to it. Framing on, and now I'm going to go ahead and put these PVC end caps on every 2 feet, and these caps are what will hold the PVC piping that'll be the hoops that come over here. Pretty simple. You just take a drill that's a larger diameter than the screws and go ahead and drill a hole through the bottom of them. So nothing fancy. It's not super strong, but it's strong enough. Well, these hoops work real good, but you can see they flop around quite a bit. So I've got some wire ties. I'm going to run this pipe along the top and then cross it with 2 wire ties to hold it. So it won't be perfectly rigid, but once again, it'll be strong enough. Well, I've got the high tunnel all stapled together, the runner board screwed in, everything that I can do inside the shop here. So tomorrow I'll get the old boards and hog panel out of the way, and then we'll go set this down over the raised bed. So this has worked out really good. I'll walk around the tunnel here in a second so you can take a peek at it. But nothing fancy, but really simple, and so far so good. We'll see what it's like when I bolt it to the garden.